a good glimpse of that beautiful double rainbow. As you can see, I step out of the way here. It's all but vanished. Doesn't last all that long, but I think we're working to get you some more views across our social media, on our web, and of course on our Now Local News app. So that'll be great to look at later today. What a way to start out July 1st today. Some storms are also rolling in, so you see the lightning from time to time too at South 21st and L Street. A little bit of some winds out of the south and southeast kicking up as well. It's a refreshing start to the day. Some rain coming in. Severe threat should be very limited throughout this morning to basically nothing. Not expecting too much to flare up, but that'll change later on today. Starting out in the lower 60s towards York and Aurora, it is still 69 degrees here in Lincoln, just past about 6:15 this morning. Looking at temperatures across southeast Nebraska, now expanding across the state. You'll see temperatures are widely similar in the middle and lower 60s across Nebraska. 65 in McCook, 65 in North Platte. A little bit warmer in Chadron, still hanging around the lower 70s. We were expecting that moisture return to happen for western Nebraska from yesterday and into today, but as a warm front will be lifting throughout the day, we'll see that moisture return, and some peaks of sunshine in central Nebraska could flare up some very strong thunderstorms. Severe, maybe some intense tornadoes possible as well, so some things we'll need to watch out for through the second half of the day today. But first, just some showers and thunderstorms moving across eastern Nebraska that we'll look at here in a second. Wind-wise, we're anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the south and east ahead of that warm front that'll be working its way through the state throughout the day. Now here's a look at all that rain across the state. We'll zoom in across Lincoln because this is coming for the western portion of town. You can see along I-80. Seward's been seeing this here as of late, and Crete. A lot of lightning associated with this too. A few bolts in and around there, but some heavy rain to come for the town of Lincoln and for us here at home within the next couple of minutes, pushing into the south and western portions of Lancaster County. Zooming out, you can see this line extends from about Pawnee County all the way up toward O'Neill almost. So some widespread rain coming across eastern Nebraska. Start out the day today. Certainly probably going to need the windshield wipers this morning and the rain gear. Not a bad thing to grab with you as you're heading out the door early this morning. Now, talking about the rest of the day today, again, those thunderstorms will continue to impact the area through the morning. That's 8 a.m. and about 9, 10, 11. They'll be pushing on out, but the warm front has yet to come. It'll be the warm sector we're going to be watching, though. As that warm front lifts, you'll see some clearing in here that we'll have to watch with a close eye, as any storms that remain kind of isolated in nature would be those ones that potentially could drop a stronger tornado, some very large hail, and some damaging wind gusts after about 5 o'clock this evening. You'll see those become a little bit more scattered through 8 o'clock, and it's that window in which we'll certainly be watching for the tornado potential and that very large hail before this becomes more of a damaging wind threat. As you can see, these storms become more of a cluster across eastern Nebraska heading into tonight, and potentially even some lingering storms into early Tuesday. And you see that cold front's going to stall out right about there. That'll potentially drive some stronger storms by Tuesday afternoon as well. So a lot we'll be watching through the early portions of this week. For today, a slight level 2 out of 5 risk that encompasses most of Nebraska, us here in Lincoln through central Nebraska and all the way through northern Nebraska as well, but it's certainly in central Nebraska with some of that clearing we will be keeping a close eye on after about 5 o'clock this evening. Large hail can't be ruled out either, and especially some damaging winds that could be exceeding 75 miles an hour through the evening hours. Again, severe potential with the cold front dropping through southeast Nebraska tomorrow. Not overall looking all that hot this week, as many temperatures are going to top out in the 80s. But then another round of thunderstorms develops Wednesday and into Thursday, which we'll keep a close eye on that for all the celebrations going on as this busy holiday week kind of kicks off. You'll want to check back in with us frequently as we continue to provide updates.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Jessica. We'll continue to check in with you for updates all throughout the morning. And coming up